Shana Tova, everybody. Okay, good job, one person. That was you. That was you. Maybe that's why I heard it so well. Shana Tova, everybody. Good. Can everybody say Shana? Tova? Shana? Tova? Tova? Shana? Shana Tova! There we go. Now we're getting there. Hi, everyone. It is so wonderful to be with you on this beautiful weather of Yom Kippur, which is a perfect day to do some reflecting and thinking. It's easier to do that when the weather is beautiful outside. For those of you who I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Rabbi Dadoon, and I'm accompanied by our friend Jesse Jukebox, Jesse Friedberg. And it would be wonderful to begin our service with a Hine Matov U'Manayim, just to be excited about being together. So if you want to throw your arms gently around the person beside you and just give yourself a little sway. This is not a frontal service. Please move around the space as you see fit throughout the whole service.
Hine Matov U'Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Matov U'Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov U'Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov U'Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. And let's find our hands and clap, clap, clap. Hine Matov U'Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov U'Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov, Hine Matov. La 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 la. Hine Matov, Hine Matov. La 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 la. One more time. Hine Matov U'Manayim, Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine Matov Sing it, Reese. Shevet Achim Gam Yachad.
And as we warm up and we bring in the Yom Kippur, our day of prayer, I'd like to invite my friend Paige Zanovic to officially bring in this day. Yeah, as she blows the shofar for us. Does everybody see Paige's shofar? Yeah. Do you know where it comes from? It comes from a ram, which is kind of like a deer, sort of. And don't worry, no rams are hurt in the process of acquiring a shofar. Ready to listen? Tekiah, Shevarim, Teruah, Tekiah, Tekiah Gdolah. Wow. Right? Thanks, Paige.
All right, friends. We're going to find our hands. We're going to clap, 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 clap. Now, a lot of my friends know how this goes. You can learn with Rabbi Dadoon and me right now. It goes like this. We sing Shana. We sing Tova. Awesome. Shana Tova. Shana Tova. We sing Shana. We sing Tova. Shana Tova. Shana Tova. Nice job, my friends, everyone. May you have a sweet and good new year. May you have a sweet and good year. good year. We sing Shana, we sing Tova. Awesome, Shana Tova, Shana Tova. We sing Shana, we sing Tova. Right on, Shana Tova, Shana Tova. One more time, we wish you a sweet and good new year. We wish you a sweet and good year. We wish you a sweet and good new year. We wish you a sweet and good year. One more time, we sing Shana, we sing Tova. Awesome, Shana Tova, Shana Tova. We sing Shana, we sing Tova. Right on, Shana Tova, Shana Tova.
So my friends, today is a really special day. Today is Yom Kippur. Can everybody say Yom Kippur? Yeah. Yom Kippur is one of those holidays that's both very joyous, what's up, Danny? And also kind of serious at the same time. On the one hand, it's very happy because we get to be together and do this really important work of saying sorry for some mistakes we've made, perhaps learning from them, perhaps not. Also, it's an opportunity for us at this time on Yom Kippur to give tzedakah, to either finance or help financially different organizations, or to give of our time. Basically, Yom Kippur is like having a brand new beginning in our lives. Yom Kippur is a day where we stop completely and we say, what do we want to make better? I know, it's so exciting. I feel the same way about Yom Kippur. I get it. So it's both joyous, it's both happy, but it's also very serious. We have a lot of work to do together today. Some of it is in prayer, some of it is in song, and believe it or not, some of it needs to be a little bit in dance, and that's okay too. That's how we express ourselves. So today, we're gonna learn a new special prayer, a tefillah, and it has the word slicha in it. Can everybody say slicha? That's pretty good. Let's try one more time. Slicha. Yeah, and slicha means, anybody know? Sorry. I'm sorry. I think we all need to sometimes work on saying I'm sorry. It's hard to say I'm sorry. And Jesse has written a special song for us to teach us and help us learn how to say slicha for all ages.
And you also get to move your body around too, my friends. Of course, because what's a Jesse jukebox song without some movement, my friends? So let's find our hands. We're gonna go clap, 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 clap. I'm never meant to hurt you. It was a mistake. I never meant to make you feel down on yourself, 'cause I think you're great. I'm sorry I was hurtful and for being unkind. We are human and we make choices that don't always seem right. So let's say slicha, slicha. Slicha means I'm sorry. Slicha, slicha. I hope you will forgive me. Slicha, slicha, slicha. Oh, I love seeing all my friends dancing along. Let's try it again. When we're sorry that we're hurtful and either the mistake. When we make somebody feel down on themselves, even though they are great. When we're sorry that we're hurtful and for being unkind. We are human and we make choices that don't always seem right. And we'll do the chorus again. So let's say slicha, slicha. Slicha means I'm sorry. Slicha, slicha. I hope you will forgive me. Slicha. sorry. Slicha, slicha. I hope you will forgive me. Slicha, slicha, slicha. Yay!
Has anybody in here ever made a mistake? Anybody? Anybody in here ever made a mistake? I think we've all made mistakes, right? And that's okay. Yom Kippur is our time to think about the mistakes we make and see how we can do it differently next time. It doesn't mean we're not going to make more mistakes. We might make a lot more mistakes, but it's okay. It takes time for us to learn. And with that, and as we think about our future and how we can make our mistakes a little bit different, we prepare to pray. And as we prepare to pray, we use our bodies, and I'm going to invite everybody to please rise as you are able, and we're going to turn and face our Torahs, which are inside of our beautiful ark, as we chant the Baruch Hu. And now we continue with one of the most important prayers in Judaism, the Shema. And for the Shema, some of us choose to cover our eyes so we can concentrate. We can look down for ourselves and just listen to all of our beautiful voices coming together as one. Please join us.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
You may be seated. Wow. As we continue our service, we're going to continue with a very special blessing. It's called the Avinu Malkeinu. And the Avinu Malkeinu is a beautiful blessing that we say on Yom Kippur that says, hey, God, are you listening to my prayer? Or maybe, hey, God, because God is everywhere all the time. And it's basically reaching out to God and say, God, please listen to my prayer. I'm sorry for the mistakes I made. I'm going to try better next year. So if you know the words to the Avinu Malkeinu, I invite you all to join us together.
Avinu Malkeinu, Honenu Va'anenu. Avinu Malkeinu, Honenu Va'anenu, Ki'ei HaMimasim, Aseh Imanu, Tzedaka B'Chesed, Aseh Imanu, Tzedaka B'Chesed, Ve'Hoshienu, Aseh Imanu, Tzedaka B'Chesed, Aseh Imanu, Tzedaka B'Chesed, Ve'Hoshienu, Avinu Malkeinu, Honenu Va'anenu. Avinu Malkeinu, Chanenu V'anenu, Ki Ein Banu Masim.
Wow. So, my friends, I've brought a story for us today, perhaps a bit unorthodox, a little different than maybe what we're expecting to hear. And I'm hoping you'll all go on this journey with me. The name of this story is Ma'aseh b'chamisha balonim, which basically means an issue or an occurrence dealing with 5 balloons. In Hebrew, we say balonim. So, Ruti's mom bought everybody a balloon for a joyous occasion. And she bought a blue balloon for Ruti. She bought a purple balloon for Sigalit. She bought a yellow balloon for Ron. And she bought a green balloon for Uri. And a red balloon for Alon. There'll be an exam on who got what balloon at the end of the story. JK. JK. So, Uri played with his green balloon, and he was so pleased with himself. He was running and jumping, running and jumping, and running and jumping. And then, all of a sudden, boom, trach. The balloon fell. It landed on a rose garden, and it exploded on one of the thorns. And Uri was very, very, very sad. And his parents said, "That's okay. That happens to balloons sometimes." Then, Ron went to his dad and said, "Dad, blow this balloon up as big as you possibly can. So it's the size of the sun, and it'll be huge, like your head." So he did. He blew up the balloon. And he blew up the balloon some more. And he blew up the balloon some more. Maybe Paige can help us because she's really good at shofar. And he blew the balloon so big, what do you think happened to the balloon? It popped, boom, trach. The balloon popped. And Ron was so sad that his balloon popped. And they said, "That's okay. Sometimes balloons pop." Then Sigalit had a great idea. She decided to play with her purple balloon with her kitty, Mitzi. And the two of them were playing and playing and playing. And Mitzi the cat was rolling the balloon and bringing it back and rolling the balloon and bringing it back and rolling the balloon and bringing it back. And then all of a sudden, one of Mitzi's paws accidentally scraped the balloon. And then what happened to the purple balloon? Boom, trach. The balloon popped. And Sigalit was also very sad that her balloon had popped when she was playing with her kitty, Mitzi. And her parents said, "That's okay. That happens to balloons sometimes." So, we had all these balloons pop, and only Ruti and Alon had their balloons left. The blue balloon and the red balloon. So Ruti, very nervous, learned from her friend's mistakes and hugged the balloon because she didn't want it to pop. And so she hugged the balloon, and she hugged it, and she squeezed it. She squeezed it so hard like she hugs her parents. She squeezed so hard. And then what do you think happened to the balloon when she squeezed so hard? It popped. Boom, trach. the balloon popped. She was so sad that she too lost her balloon. And she said, oh no. And her parents said, that happens to balloons sometimes. So finally, Alon was the last young man with a balloon, a big, red, beautiful balloon, and he played with it and had such a wonderful time. But then, all of a sudden, a big wind came by, and the balloon was going with the wind, and Alon was trying to pull it back and pull it back and pull and back and forth and back and forth. But the balloon took off, and all the kids said, no, balloon, come back, come back, come back, come back. But alas, the balloon took off. And Alon's parents said, that happens to balloons sometimes. So sometimes, my friends, we expect things to go exactly a certain way. And when they don't, it's really, really, really hard to change course. And I feel like the older you get, the harder it is to change course. But sometimes, that just happens to balloons and lots of other things in our lives. And we have to find a way to course correct and accept that sometimes that happens to balloons. At this moment in our service is one of my favorite moments. I want everybody who's here with their family to get in a really, really, really good snuggle. Hold your family. Because at the end of the day, this is what our holidays are all about. About protecting each other, about loving each other, about supporting each other, about not judging each other, but accepting ourselves and each other just as we are. And with that, I would love to offer all of you the priestly benediction this morning, a special prayer. If you have a talit, you can wrap your children in the talit. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yichuneka, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God bless you and keep you all. May God's light shine upon you and be gracious to all of you. And may you feel God's presence with you and always find peace in your hearts and in your families, even when there is strife, challenge, and disagreement. And at this time, we continue our service with thinking about how we make not just our families better, but our world a better place. I invite you to please join us for building a better world.
We're building a better world. We're building a better world. We're building a better world. One person at a time, and the world goes round and round. The world goes round and round and round, and the world goes round and round. The world goes round and round and round. We're building a better world. We're building a better world. We're building a better world. One person at a time, and the world goes round and round. The world goes round and round and round, and the world goes round and round. The world goes round and round and round. Building a better world. We're building a better world. We're building a better world. One person at a time.
My friends, I wish you a Shana Tova, truly a sweet, sweet new year. And I hope that this Yom Kippur is truly meaningful with deliberate change and deliberate thoughts about your future and who you want to become as individuals and who we want to become as a community. I look forward to seeing you for the rest of the day. And for those of you who are fasting, Tzom Kal, have a very easy and smooth fast. Shana Tova.